hash channel. Titi media talk business. Titi media they make sense. If they talk about life, no more stress. Say in relationship, let's talk it. In faith, oh, let's talk it. In love, oh, let's talk it. Let's talk it. Let's talk it. Titi media hash channel. Titi media talk business. Titi media they make sense. If they talk about life, no more stress. Say in relationship.
Hello everyone, welcome to Text.media channel. My name is Obiekezi Adobe Former. With me here I have Miss Onyebueke Chiwendu, a medical student of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka, and we'll be talking about depression today. So Miss Chiwendu, what do you have to tell us about depression?
Thank you for the privilege. First, I will be talking about the meaning of depression. Depression can be constant feeling of sadness, that is loss of interest, something that is stopping you from your daily activities, or you can say that it's severe despondency or dejection, that is self-doubt creeps in, and serial thoughts of suicide. Okay, we have causes of depression, family history, childhood trauma, brain structure, medical conditions, drug use, low self-esteem, and so on and so forth. Likewise, we have so many relationships with depression, like depression and alcohol. When I said that causes of depression can be drug use, okay, it can be taken to depression and alcohol. That is, excessive use of alcohol can actually cause you to be depressed. When you are addicted to alcohol, that you cannot stay with alcohol, you forget that people are around you. You just need that bottle, that one shot. You understand? It actually leads to depression. We have depression and anxiety. That's severe shake of an anxiety. Maybe some people do have exam anxiety. Let me take it as an example. During the exam period, they'll be so anxious. What am I going to say in the hall? That it can lead you to shock. You understand? That leads you to depression. Depression and obsessive compulsive disorder. We also have depression and pregnancy. Depressed even when you are pregnant. You see all these pregnant women, they will be bubbling with joy. As in, how will my baby be? How can I take care of my child? What will I buy? Oh my god, this stockings is good. Oh my god, this she's so cute. Yes. Instead of her feeling that happy, you just see her walking dejectedly along the road. Like, she might just be like, let me just do this and just go and sit down. You understand, kind of a thing? Or you can see postpartum depression. Instead of carrying the child, the bundle of joy with so much happiness in her, she can just be looking at the child and she won't be happy. There won't be that happiness in her. She's just doing it out of routine. It's no more with that joy. That is the loss of interest. Sadness. Okay. There are two major types of depression depending on the severity of the symptoms. First, you have major depressive disorder, and second, persistent depressive disorder. Major depressive disorder is the major form of depression. It is the persistent feeling of sadness, of hopelessness, of worthlessness that doesn't go away on their own. Okay, before you will be diagnosed of major depressive disorder, you must have up to 5 symptoms, or within these symptoms I'm going to mention now. Feeling depressed most of the time, loss of weight, low on energy level, not sleeping well or sleeping more than required, the serial thoughts of suicide, and slow thinking and movements, and feeling of worthlessness or guilt. And we have subtypes of major depressive disorder. We have atypical features, we have mixed features, we have seasonal features, we have psychotic features, we have anxious distress, we have melancholic features, we have catatonia. Then for the second type of depression, that's persistent disorder, it is used to be called dysthymia. Okay, it is a form of clinical depression characterized by low-grade depression, which lasts at least 2 years. This one, it has a time frame like 2 years. If it lasts for 2 years, then it can be called a persistent depressive disorder. It is not the major form of depression.
Okay.
It is milder, but chronic form of depression. We have it also has its own symptoms. That is loss of interest in your normal daily activities, feel of hopelessness, lack of productivity, and having of self-esteem.
Okay, now you've mentioned the types of depression. So which of them, in these types you mentioned, which of them leads to suicide?
Okay, major depressive disorder leads to suicide. Okay, because if you had listened in my symptoms, I mentioned severe thoughts of suicide. That's one of the symptoms of major depressive disorder. And remember, it is the more severe form of depression.
So, how can one identify someone who is depressed?
Okay, before I answer that question, we need to be more practical. Okay, let me take myself as an example.
Okay.
For you to identify me in this particular scenario as a depressed person, okay, you won't see me smiling. Like, I love laughing out loud, like really laughing out loud. Like, whenever you're like 2 meters away from me, you can still be hearing the sound of my laughter. That's me, yes. And like also if you had like been like gone on your holidays and I don't say anything on status for like 2 weeks, I will give you a call and be like, please babe, wait till they saw. Okay. Then for you to identify a person that's actually depressed, it means that you should be closer to the person first. You understand? Because a stranger on the road, you don't know whether that is her personality, just keeping to herself, or being, an introvert. It's not like she's depressed, but that is just her. You understand? So depression runs within identifying a person that is depressed, you run within your cycle of friends. You know their day-to-day activities. You know her character or his character. For you to be like, this is my guy, they're okay, ma go check him out, waiting happen. Then can be like, guy, so what is going on? Are you okay? What's going on? Get the person to talk to you. Then it's left for you to know whether the person is depressed. But just going through a lot of things at the moment.
Okay, so in the midst of this depression now, how can one avoid suicide? How can they avoid thinking of suicide?
Okay. One can avoid thinking of suicide when it is left for you to know, am I actually still going through my day-to-day activities? Am I getting into myself? When you answer these questions, it is also an act of, you trying to overcome what is holding you down. You understand? You don't allow it to sink you in. You don't allow it to suck you in. You pull out of it. By maybe you can register for an online therapy. You understand that kind of a thing. Or all these are new comedy section. You can just subscribe to one and get yourself to laugh at least sometime for a day. Get to hang out with your friends. Don't shut them out. They are the people that you have around you, whether they are pretending or not. Share your day, your time with your friends, your family members too. It matters. Talk things over with your family members. They cannot betray you. And then lastly, but most importantly, you talk to God. He is the master of everything. He knows what is going on or what is going to go on in your life even before you were born. So why won't you just talk to him? Tell him what you're going through. Don't allow yourself to be sucked in and be like, why am I even going out? What am I going outside to go and do? Even if I die, the world wouldn't even notice. No, that's a very sick feeling or a very sick thought. Go out with your friends. Do videos. Try to laugh. Watch comedies. Enjoy yourself. Pray to God to give you the strength to overcome whatever that is trying to suck you in. I think with this, you can actually make a start, because from my research, depression cannot actually be said to be treated. It's not like it cannot be treated, but it is a step-by-step event, as depression is being caused by a step or series of events. Also, for you to be treated, it is a step-to-step event. First, you have to tell yourself, I don't want to be this. You understand? That's the way forward.
Thank you so much, Miss Chiwendu, for all this lecture. And over to you, the audience. You have heard everything that has been discussed here. and it is now left for you to fight it out. Don't hold on to it. Don't stay alone. Be with friends, and don't forget your God. And you guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this, and don't forget to follow us on our various social media handles at text.media. See you guys sometime next time. Bye.
Say Titi Media has channel, Titi Media talk business, Titi Media they make sense. If they talk about life, no more stress. Say in relationship, let's talk it. In faith, oh, let's talk it. In love, oh, let's talk it. Let's talk